Hi, I'm Lorna from Wearably Weird, and today I'll be reviewing the best affordable alternatives for Doc Martens, focusing on price, quality, and style. I'm not sponsored by anyone, these are just my opinions. All of my picks are linked below for you, and a detailed review of each is timestamped also, so you can skip to the one that you like the look of. I'm focusing on alternatives for the classic 1460s boots, the Jadons, and the Mary Janes in this video, so if you're looking for an alternative for another type of docs, check out my list of 21 extra alternatives in the description. Let's get into it. I've been wearing docs myself for over 15 years and have owned a bunch of different styles, so I'm super shrewd with recommending good alternatives that actually measure up. The affordable alternatives I've picked for my 1460s are these awesome Hawkwell combat boots. They also come in black and white, by the way. The first thing I'll say is they're much cheaper than the classic 1460s Doc Martens boots, which can go for $170 to $190. These Hawkwells are around a quarter of that price. The deep burgundy colour is a close match, and at first glance I think that you could mistake them for docs for sure. They are waterproof, which is a pro, as traditional docs are made with real leather, so they aren't, as leather is porous. However, that means these Hawkwell boots aren't real leather, so that could be a con for some. Again, if you don't like my pick for the 1460s, I have a bunch of other alternatives for the 1460s in a blog post linked to the description for you to check out. Their sole is non-slip and is made from a nice rubber, which is good enough considering their low price, but the sole doesn't stand up against the quality of the real Doc sole. I mean, how could it? They are comfortable to wear and they don't require the same kind of break-in period as real Docs. They won't be shredding your heels for sure. They are a nice weight and they don't feel flimsy, but they aren't as heavy or as chunky as real Docs. I do really like their zipper design, which is just my personal preference. It's just less hassle with tying up laces, and that's just better in my opinion. I'm lazy like that. Overall, they're much more affordable than real Docs whilst having a very similar look. Their quality is surprisingly good considering their low price, plus their multiple colour options make them great dupes for black and white 1460s too. As an affordable alternative to Doc Martens Jadons, I've picked the Steve Madden Betty 1 combat boots. They're slightly less than half the price and they give a really similar look. For reference, Jadons are $210 and these are $99. I love the extra chunky sole on these, and I actually personally prefer the tread design. It's a little bit less jagged than the Jadons, and I really like that. It's a bit rounder. The sole, however, isn't as good as the soles on the Jadons. The quality of Doc Martens soles is a huge part of why they're so expensive and so heavy. The Jadons are made with real leather, whereas the Betty ones aren't, so that's a bit of a con for me, but they are half the price, so their quality is reflected in that. The Betty ones feature the same side zipper design as the Jadons, which is great, I love that, effortless to take them on and off. They also have a pull tab, which is really handy. They feature chunky white stitching instead of yellow, which some may prefer. I quite like the look of the white, but then again, I love the Doc's yellow as well. They are also much lighter on the feet, which some might like. Just wearing them, you can tell they're really nice quality boots and they do stand up to the Jadons, especially given their much lower price point, which makes them my top pick as a Jadon alternative. They're my favourite boots that I currently own. As an affordable alternative to my Doc Martens Mary Janes, I've gone for these platform Mary Jane style shoes from Amazon. Now, I'm a sucker for the Mary Jane style, I absolutely love it, but I know the Docs are really expensive. These are much cheaper than the Doc Martens version, coming in around $30 instead of $140, but their quality definitely reflects that. You do get what you pay for after all, but that being said, I've picked these because these Mary Janes are a nice alternative if you want the look and the style, but just can't fork out over $100 to get it. I know they're a little bit different in design, but I think they're really cute and I love the chunkier platform heel on these. They give that cute look for a fraction of the cost, and that's why I've picked them. They are much lighter than the Docs version, which might be a pro for some as they're less clunky on the feet. One con, however, is their strap is held on by Velcro and the buckle is just there for style. At first, I didn't really like this, but after wearing them, I found they were more effortless to take on and off, as you can see me doing here. They feature a nice pull tab, whereas my Doc Martens Mary Janes don't. In terms of the quality of the sole, the Doc Martens just can't be compared to. It's what Docs are known for, but for less than a quarter of the price, I can't really complain too much. The sole is good enough for the price. Overall, they're super cute and they're cheap, which is what makes them my top alternative pick. If you found the info in this video helpful, please hit the like button to help it reach more people and consider subscribing for more footwear content. Thank you.